Welcome to Chem Plus. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you won't miss any of our educational videos. Today we've chosen to look at water of crystallization. When you're in the house, this is a salt shaker. You can see this is a salt shaker that I have there. You can shake and sometimes the salt is no longer coming out. It means the salt has absorbed moisture. When the salt is dry, we say the salt is anhydrous. When the salt is dry, we say the salt is anhydrous. In this video, I have got an example of copper sulfate. When dry, when anhydrous, it's having a white color, and that's your formula for copper sulfate. At this level, you're expected to know the formula for copper sulfate. When you add water to copper sulfate, it's now blue, and that's the formula for copper sulfate. And what that little X there stands for is it shows that now it's having moles of water in there. So therefore, if we add water, the copper sulfate becomes blue. The little X in this video stands for water of crystallization. Quite often in the exam, they ask you, what does .X stand for? Water of crystallization. Right, quite often in your exam, you'll get questions like this. Hydrated calcium sulfate has a relative formula mass of 72. What is the value of X? What is the water of crystallization? Okay, here we go. We've got our hydrated calcium sulfate, and we know the MR. So here we go. This is what we do. We say calcium sulfate plus 18 plus X waters. Let me just do it properly. Plus X waters is equal to 72, 172. Now you need your periodic table to be able to do this. So here we've got calcium plus sulfur plus 4 oxygens plus X waters. Everything is what? 172. Let's be quick. Look at the periodic table. Calcium is 40.1 plus 32.1 plus 4 oxygens, which is 4 times 16, plus water is 18, so plus 18 X, everything is equal to 172. Now you need your calculator hand, which I don't have, so I'll just try to use my head. All this is adding up to 136.2 plus 18x is equal to 172. 18x is equal to 172 minus 136.2. X is equal to 2. Well done. What we're going to look at next is another type of question that you can meet in your exams. Now this is a bit more complicated, but we can use the table method to unravel this one. Let's go. We are given the mass of the hydrated and is heated, it loses water, and its new mass is now that this is the mass of the anhydrous. This is the mass of the anhydrous, the dry, right? This is the copper sulfate plus the water, that's 11. So we know the mass of the hydrous, it's 7.19. So we got to work out the mass of the water. We say 11.25 minus 7.19, we get 4.06. Sorry, I don't have my calculator. I'm having to use my phone. It's working anyway. So the relative formula mass for water is 18. I got to work out the relative formula mass for copper sulfate. Copper is, oh, I've lost my calculator now. Copper is 63.5 plus 32.1 sulfur plus 4 oxygens, which is 64. I'm getting 159.6. Now to work out the moles is mass divided by RFM. So for the first one, it's for copper sulfate is 7.19 divided by 159.6, which is equal to, I'm getting 0.0450. To get the moles of water is 4.06 divided by 18. I am getting 0.226. Now, to get the moles ratio, you divide these two numbers by the smallest. This one here is the smallest, so this one divided by itself gives us 1. So to get the ratio for the water, we say this one divide by the smallest. So we got here, we go 0.226 divided by 0.0450. Bang, I am getting 5. Ratio is 1:5. Therefore the x is equal to 5. If you want the hydrated copper sulfate compound, is CuSO4-5 waters. Well done. Now you can see that x is equal to 5. Yo!